Lady Blue. Why is it so hard to take it off? Why suddenly?
I don't know. hell? Do you know, what the hell is wrong with this thing? I can't even connect it like I can connect this one. What a fuck about? How can it be so complicated? Jesus, just want to connect it via Bluetooth. Can we go tomorrow and take it back and replace it with a different one? Or ask them? Just a minute, Hall. I'm trying to get this bloody $300 controller to fucking work, to actually do what it's supposed to do. Right, it says flashing, right? You hold the button in, and then it pairs with the PS4. It's just annoying, Hall, because it's just like Minjung spent a lot of money on this thing, and it's just fucking being a twat. First, I get the stick drift. Then it keeps resetting my buttons that I've assigned to things. So like this one's supposed to be aim, this one's supposed to be shoot, and then it just goes, actually no, it's reset again. And now it won't even connect to the bloody thingy. Minjung, can you come and help me a sec? Could you just have a look at this? No, because we haven't got a receipt, Hall. Right. What is this, a PDF? Fucking thing. Plug the USB into the thing. Right, okay. This is what I always do. Alright. Make sure the gaming console is powered on. Yes, it is. Before pairing in the wireless mode, you need to either... Right, okay. Switch it to PS4 mode. So first it's on this mode. This is USB mode, right? Right, so this means this is connected, right? But this is like I normally have it. This isn't wireless. I need this to charge this while you're playing, you see. So I need this to go wireless. So then it says, switch it to Bluetooth mode. Right, so it said, yeah, unconnected, right? Then it says, press and hold the share and PS buttons.
Share.
Oh, I was pressing the other one.
Share.
Press and hold the share and PS buttons. Alright. Then what? On your PS4, Go to devices. Choose yes.
Try to unplug this.
Why is it one? Forget device. Fucking piece of shite. Right, you gotta hold that and those together. Right. Until it's flashing. No, you gotta keep it held, baby.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Let go of
Hold
it.
your horses.
Yeah. Alright, alright.
How did it? Relax, baby.
Oh, it's working. Fucking yeah! Come on, we're playing now.
Yeah.
I know you should be able to swap it. It should have a guarantee. Yeah, it should have a guarantee, Minjong.
Yeah, inside the box. And look, where's the box now?
Well, it's there, isn't it? What's wrong with it? Hang on a minute. Don't make it out that I'm like this asshole who's put the box under there. The box is there in perfect condition, and they're the ones that have charged us a massive amount of money for a controller that doesn't fucking work properly. Right? That's the real fucking culprits here.
No, I mean, like, how can I check it if the box is over there?
Alright.
That's what I mean.
Alright.
Oh, what happened to your...
It's just does that, doesn't it? It's just loud. Ah.
Like the owner, loud. Ha 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 ha.
Right. Right, Binminjong, come on.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh, you're playing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I've done it. That's what I was pissing about with all this for. Come
Sam,
here.
my nail's not even done yet.
Come on, come on. Come on,
Oh my god.
just for 10 minutes.
I just want to do my own thing too. Yeah. I can't play.
Right.
Fucking
Right.
help me. Of course I'm gonna die.
You love it, don't ya? Right. Go on. Right. What was that one that we did where it was all the people?
Just choose whatever it is. Oh my god. Hurry up!
Alright.
My nail's fucked up. Look, Holly. Look. I haven't finished that. I haven't finished yet. And Sam's like, come on, Minjong, come on. Let's play together. For fucking hell. I didn't sign up for this, Sam. Hurry up. Just choose.
Alright.
I don't care. Can I pick?
Huh?
I can't pick.
No. What was that one that we were doing that was all those people and it was mad?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we did it like this, right? Players on each teams Number of lives. Oh, bot setup, right. How many bots do we want on our side?
I don't know.
Nobody, it's just me and you. It's just me and you versus the enemy. 6 enemies.
Oh my god.
Alright? Ready? You fucking ready for it? Hardened as well. Fucking dead hard. And if you die, I'm gonna have a massive go at you as well.
I have long nails. I might scratch your like.
Don't threaten me, lovey. Don't you?
What happened to his head? Why didn't it become like a pea size? Huh?
He hasn't eaten anything.
Well, then if he never eats it, it gotta be small like this then.
Not hurt.
I'm just saying. I mean, like if he doesn't eat anything, he'll be like this. Huh?
But I'm not.
There you are. It's getting smaller. What?
This is normal face.
What?
Nails.
Yeah. Sam don't. To be honest, he never let me to do my nails. But fucking hell! I need to practice, Sam. Huh?
You need to let her do it.
Yeah, thank you, Nana. To touch. You filthy. Dada. What? What? You're filthy. You are. Full of germs.
What's going on?
I don't know. Suddenly I doesn't make any noise after he hit that. And so I was like,
Right, ready?
yeah, Sam, I've been waiting.
What is that?
Oh my god, Holy. Bless your soul, Holy. So, you've been living with Sam for how many years? 20 years? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Put a
Bless
cork in
your
it,
soul.
lovey. Put a cork in it. I'm not having this conversation today. Right, come on.
I don't know my weapon.
Select. No. Go up. That one. Quick.
X?
Yeah, quick. Right, you see
How do
me?
I aim?
Yeah, and
How
then
do you shoot?
Yeah, shoot like that. Wait, let me find you. Here, follow me. Follow me. Jesus Christ, quick. I'm dead. I'm dead already.
Where are you?
Oh, shh. Oh my god, there's loads of them. They're everywhere. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Right there, there's a guy coming. Oh my god, baby, this is ridiculous. I don't know why I picked him. There's a guy behind you. I got him. Oh, this is nuts. Ninja, watch out. There's a guy coming.
Ah! Hush!
Oh my god, they're so good at aiming. It's ridiculous. And the top one, Ninja's the bottom one. Come on, bitch. That's ridiculous. How the hell can they have that good aim? Minjung, follow me. This way. In here. The stairs.
Ah!
Quick, run. Get in. Go. Up.
Come here, bastard.
Minjung,
Now
where are
let's
you?
take it.
Watch out. Oh, dead. How the hell did you not die?
Ah! One shot! What?
Oh, this is madness.
Lord.
Oh! I got him headshot. What the hell, man?
This is awesome!
No, I know. I should have made it a bit easier, shouldn't I? Hey, shite! They're coming. They're everywhere.
Ah!
Oh, they're jumping up. game. Let's change it.
At least we have our boat side.
Hey?
At least we have a boat. Boat. B-O-T.
A boat?
Robot.
We don't have any robots. Just me and you.
I mean like on our side.
Oh, you mean put them on? Yeah.
Yeah. You say boat, right?
Oh God, you should have a comedy show together.
I'll be a Dumb and Dumber.
God, you got 8 kills.
Dumb and Dumber.
How did you get 8 kills? That was hard. That was honestly hard.
Dumb and Dumber.
Do you want to do the one where we're doing the thingy? The domination, where you have to take the different points? Remember? If you capture the... Oh, don't do your stupid face. What's that stupid face about?
But I look like a naked mole.
Well, let's do that one. And let's do it on the...
Ooh, my face is so shiny. I can see the screen on my skin.
Let's do it on...
I'll call it
this
Mr. Squeaky.
Ready? Come on. Right.
Miss Bouncy.
Remember, we've got to take the different points. Point A, point B, point C, and you sit in the thing, right?
Miss Bouncy, Mr. Bouncy. Huh? What?
Min Jung did really well.
Oh, I thought he said the Min Jung geek. Wow. I am wow.
Min Jung, wow.
Wow.
I can show you that though.
Yeah, you say wow. Yeah, you
Right,
say
right.
wow.
Choose your gun.
I don't like this gun. What is this?
Well, don't have it then.
I don't know what is this, but yeah.
No, follow me. We'll go to point A first.
Where are you?
Point B. Alright, follow me, I'll be ahead.
Hey.
No. Yeah, here, this way. Right, go right.
Securing C.
We're going for A. No, let's go for B,
We've
In
got
the middle. Go for it.
Right there. Target down. Reloading.
Get to B.
Securing B. Grenade out.
How do I... Oh, yeah.
Bravo secure.
Let's go to A. This way. Watch out. Go. Straight.
How do I jump?
Hey. Oh shit, I'm dead. Get it.
Why he's like one shot?
No, because he was right in front of you. Got you right in the head.
Hey, right?
Right, I'm behind you. Coming up, yeah. On my way.
Enemies taking Bravo.
Just don't die.
That makes
There's someone in B.
Yeah, I can see him. Where is he? Fucking hell. Just a minute. What are you doing? I just looked at your screen and you're just crouching about. Baby, we need to take one of the things. Take B. I just got shot instantly.
What the hell?
Right, I'm going a fucking bit. I'm taking this B. We're losing, baby. We'll fucking lose him. Right, get to B. I'm going to B.
Two objectives lost. Move in.
Okay, now we need to move. Now.
Soldat, have lost the lead.
Where is the... There. Got him. There's a guy at B. Got him.
We're holding Bravo.
Got him. I'm going to A. Do you want to meet me?
I'm going A.
Oh, what the fuck?
I can die.
Enemy movement.
There's another guy straight ahead. Got him.
Two objectives. Takes a turn.
Shit. Alright. I'm going to A.
Me too.
Alright, come on.
Enemy at the windmill.
Boats are not doing.
Got him.
Losing B.
I'm taking A. Fucking taking
Securing
A.
A.
I'm actually
Enemy
scared.
has Bravo.
Add.
Alpha secure.
They've got ridiculously good shot because they're on harder mode.
You shouldn't, Sam.
What?
I can't.
You know, we need to take C.
I haven't got any kill yet. I'm going A.
A. I'd get B. It's a little bit easier.
What? One shot?
Where are you? Where are you?
I haven't respawned yet.
Come to B. Come to B. Shit. Oh, do you know? This is really hard. I'm getting bloody. I'm not doing that well either.
How about me then?
B. Get to B.
I'll see you.
A's a lot. Where? Yeah. Shoot you. Do you know what?
We are losing ground.
Oh, see?
I need to make. No, do you know what? I should have made the difficulty just slightly easier.
Yeah.
Because their aim is like ridiculously good. It's better than mine even. Like for a robot. See? I'm being
You
outgunned.
bitch. Come here.
I'm being like let's. What side are we? Yeah, we're fucking no. Let's just redo it with normal
Look,
mode.
my kill 0. Just it.
Oh, it's as well. You shitty little points.
I can't. It's like theirs is like one shot.
Nah, it was ridiculous. Even for me, like it was ridiculous. It was like playing it with people online. That's mad. I'll just change the bot setup to regular. Yeah. That's better. It's not much.
When can I do my nail? We look like a naked small couple.
Oh my god.
The
And all the gaggers need to be in the picture as well, right? Right, come on.
I'm just gonna choose random weapon. Because I'm pro!
Right, go to B. Sorry. Which one's B? B.
I don't like this map, to be honest.
Why?
No, where are ya?
I'm ahead.
Domination.
Yeah.
We're going into this house, and we're going to move through
Taking Charlie.
to this guy.
We captured Charlie.
Right, get ready.
Securing Bravo. Grenade out!
Got him.
We have control. Trust them.
There. Got him.
I can't see.
You want to go to A?
Yeah.
Reloading.
Follow me. Through this mode. Wait.
I saw someone.
Target down.
Good. Right, get ready. There's a guy coming. Wait.
We have two
Yeah,
objectives.
How they crouch?
Losing
How they
Bravo.
crouch?
B.
B.
I don't know. Hey! Oh, I'm just looking at. I was looking at the buttons. The guy to the left. Get him! Shoot! Ninjong, shoot! Why have you got a shotgun? What have you got that gun for? That's shit! You're not gonna be able to use that. Get the different one. Yeah, that. Yeah. You know, why are you getting a? Oh my god! The guns you're picking are ridiculous. Right, come on.
Flyover.
I'll meet you at B.
Reloading.
Where are they? Oh, where's that?
Grenade out!
Where are they? Where are they coming from? Where's that?
Hey, helicopter?
They're coming from A.
Yeah.
I'm at B and I
Radar
can't see
destroyed.
anyone.
We've lost coverage.
I'm going A.
Alright.
Ah,
I got him. I've bloody stunned them.
okay.
Got him.
Reloading.
Right, I'm going to meet you at A. Be careful. Oh god, there's 3 of them aiming at me.
Come on, I'm in A.
Alright. I'm not going to be there for a bit. I'm all the way back at C. Let's deal with it.
I'm taking the point by myself.
All points are ours. Gives them nothing.
Great.
How do I crouch?
Right, I'm going to set a bomb off.
Assist your team at A.
I'm going to set a bomb off at A.
There's someone in A.
I know, I'm going to set
We lost A. Target marked. Send it.
Get it. I'm coming. Wait there. I'm on my way. Wait there, but got him. That was my bomb.
Securing Alpha.
Help!
Where are they?
Securing A.
They're
They're B.
Enemy has Bravo.
We got A. Come on, let's go to B. Follow me. Got him. Quick. Got him. Where the fuck's that?
Ah!
Oh, I'm dead.
Me too.
Losing Alpha.
B. Get B. We're losing it.
Enemy has Alpha. We're on Bravo.
Taking-
Stand by. We're holding Bravo. Reloading. Request recon flyover.
Copy. Falcon 3 en route.
We're go ahead.
Ah! China!
Wow. Got him.
That
Where
makes
are
2.
they?
The advantage is ours.
They're in there. They're in here. Got him.
I saw you. Why am I running so slow?
Getting past. Just be careful at A.
Radar destroyed.
They're everywhere.
Personal radar destroyed. We've lost coverage.
I'm coming.
I'm at B.
You're at B.
Hey!
I saw him.
Yeah.
I saw him. Where are they? Oh my god, there's fucking 3 of them running through the door at the same time!
Ooh. I like this gun.
Right, I'm going for the AK-47.
Assist your team at Bravo.
Shit. Let's take it. We're winning now.
Falcon 3 en route. Personal radar coverage.
There.
You're so pro.
I'm nothing, baby. Got him. Good.
Oh, sorry.
Right, wait. They're gonna come through this house. Just wait. Putting this cover down. Let's wait for them to come.
Personal radar
gonna come in this building. See here, Major? I'm gonna come in here. He usually come through here. See this door? He like come through here. At the barn? See? Watch out. See? Come in. Watch out. Watch out. Got him. Move back.
I'm looking from here.
Yeah, you check that side.
Ah! No, behind you!
Jesus Christ.
I was so slow.
Got him.
Where should I go? A?
Yeah. Oh no, B. Oh shit! Grenade.
I saw someone.
Maybe just go to B.
We are winning. Increase the lead.
I'm covering this point. Baby, where are you going?
B.
Whoa. They're going through the other way now.
What?
Clever bastards.
Our face at you was well placed.
Right, let's do a more crazy one.
But
No.
A
Let's do one more. And this isn't going to be control one. This is going to be like just melee. But I'll make it slightly easier.
Alright.
Oh, you got 2 kills. Like, you got more kills than that other one though. That was dead hard.
Lucky, I guess. Lucky, I belong.
This is gonna be our baby. Nope. Shit. Should we do it? Should we do it in that thingy place? This one. Remember this one? Remember how crazy it was? The shower room.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. Lovey.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Lovey.
What? Oh, it's Lovey, yeah?
The cruise ship's got back to you yet? The package holiday. Shit. Right, come on, get ready. Right, which way are you going? Yeah, that's me. Right side?
Yeah.
Alright.
We don't have any teammates?
Huh? No, we have.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 2. They've got more people than us. Right, this way. Stay here. I'll cover this left side. Stay away from that green gas. Stay away from the green gas. Snare gas. Oh, they're attacking us. Oh my god, they're on us. Come on, so we can win.
Ah!
Got him. 3. Ninja, don't have a sniper in this. You need something quick. Oh shit! Oh my god, run! I'm with you, I'm right next to you. Ah, I got stuck in the back. You want, go. No. Who's this guy? Fucking little bastard. Oh shit!
Oh my god, this is crazy!
Get him. Right in front of you. Right in the middle.
What is this game?
Watch out.
Hey! What should I be?
Oof. I'm going left. I'm running through. Staying at the back. Stay at the back. This guy's stuck, he's right there. Got him. That's how they're coming. I'm going on left. Oh no. Just stay in the middle. Shit! I held him off for a bit. The nerve gas. There's a guy right down there.
Oh my god.
Where are they? Dude, this fucking the AI on this is brutal. Even on this mode. We did it!
We have victory. Thanks to you.
It's Nostromo!
Nostromo, man. Nostromo.
Ah! Yeah, I got 13 kills.
Aww.
Good job, Sam.
Hey, you didn't die as many times as me. No, she didn't.
Yeah, because I play safe.
Wait, let's do the control one. But from that one. Gulag. It's for Gulag. And let's do it 5 players instead. Ready? So this time, it's not just about killing. You've got to take their points, positions. You know, the different flags, yeah. But in the same map.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a plaque we have to take.
Huh?
What is
Yeah, there's
cross?
our point, this point, and then there's their point.
Oh, it's
right?
shit.
Right, wait. Start on ours, and then we'll move up to theirs. I think there's 3 points: C, B, and A. Let's get C first, and then let's go to B.
Capture and defend the objective.
There we go.
Securing Charlie.
Let's go to get B. What the fuck? Watch out, they're all at B. They're all at B. I'm at B. I'm taking B. Almost got B.
Same.
I couldn't do it because the nerve gas.
Same.
It's making me got him. I'm going for that. Come on, we need to win.
Oh my god,
They're at ours. Fucking go. It's taking hours.
Securing Alpha.
I'm taking A.
Securing C.
God, they're so aggressive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Got Got him.
Bloody hell, that girl!
Oh my god. Who's that on the floor? Ah! Oh my god. Come on, we've got to win. We're only 2 points ahead. Bury that. Right, we've got C. I'm going for fucking C, I am. Oh my god! We need to be at C together. But it's getting there. I'm taking B. Quick. Let's take it. Jesus Christ. B's... Oh my god, they're really fighting for B. They don't want us to... They do not want us to get it. Take it.
What's that? There's something like a flash.
Oh, I know. Oh, I almost got it. Get to C. Quick. Get to C. Kill them all. Get him.
Securing Charlie.
They're taking fucking A now.
All points
What
are out.
bastards. I'm not letting them take A. I'm not letting them take it.
We lost Alpha.
Guys!
Oh my god, they're on A.
Oh,
That fucking gas.
yeah. How do I
Who
do
does that?
this?
You gotta equip it. Got it. Come on, let's get B.
I have the gas.
Got him. Where are they? Where is that? Oh, I got shot when I was on the floor.
Whoa, there's a lot.
We're a little bit in front. Whoa,
There's a lot.
take a grenade. Get him with a grenade. Watch out.
Shit!
Ah! Come on, I'm going for the middle. I'm not letting him take this. This is brutal,
Bravo
this.
secure.
We got it. Oh! Fuck you. Right, I'm taking theirs. Oh. I can't keep track of them.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's reload. Go on, I'm going round.
We're taking Bravo.
Oh, Jesus!
That one's there. Losing B.
I can't see shit. I'm running back.
Two objectives. Lost Bravo.
Left, I'm going left. Watch out. Got it. Oh, bloody nerve gas again. Pretty much push me. Yeah, but my grenade missed.
I'm out of ammo.
Take those objectives.
You're doing alright, you are. With that little handgun in your hand.
Ah,
we win it. Not by much. Come on, we need to take this B. We need to really get this B. They're about to take over us.
Oh! They always throw this thingy.
Contested. Come on, push to B. Don't stay where you are. Push. That's what they're doing, they're pushing.
Ah!
Do you know what? They've got the lead. I'm going for A. I'm taking A, baby. Come out, baby. No. Fucking arsehole. You're not going to be what? Not going to last long. Let's take it. Fucking gas again! It's almost impossible. What the hell was that? There's people coming up behind me and knifing me in the fucking back. He's on the floor! We are getting beat. We are actually getting beat, I'm not gonna kidding. We had it earlier. We seem to have gotten into this like groove where they're just battering us.
I can go like up.
Fucking crap. You gotta push it. Otherwise we're not gonna... Try your best. I'm gonna go right.
We're holding Bravo.
Yes. Hold it. It is like intense this.
What is this? Gas!
I'm taking A. Oh my, see, I get to A and then I get instantly shot by 3 people. Not letting him take B. No. No, you don't. Who's that guy? Get B. He's knifing me.
Captured Bravo.
Got it, bravo. Oh my god, they move so fast.
I can see.
Bravo, go.
Where am I?
We lost the Bravo. This is not over. Get out there and hurt them.
Get B! Get B, we're fighting back B. What the f***? Some guys like... Oh, they beat us!
The objective is lost. We are not.
It's industrial movement again.
Yeah, but still. 107 kills.
I got 21.
Yeah, but look how many times I died. 40.
11.
You died 24. I died 40 times. I was just like a what's it called? What are they called? The bombers that like
Suicide
kamikaze.
Kamikaze?
Kamikaze, yeah. Kamikaze with the Japanese fighters that They used to be in planes, fighter planes, and they used to just fly their planes into the enemy. It's called kamikaze. It means like flying, just killing yourself, sacrificing yourself.
Oh, that's what terrorists do.
Yeah, but Japanese called it kamikaze. And it was like, it means basically, I'm willing to die, like literally kill myself for the country, but I'm gonna take a load of like Americans with me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I don't think you would get that in Japanese war now.
Who would do that?
Who? Well, it was like a radical Buddhist. It was like Zen Buddhism or something like that. It was some weird offshoot of it. Shinto.
Ah, yeah, Shinto.
You know Shinto?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Japanese thingy.
Yeah, and it went really far. It's like became like a cult, and it was very like, and they had all these ways of that, you know. What's the thing that they call it when they kill themselves out of shame?
Ah,
In Japan,
I
what's
forgot.
the name of it?
Kamikaze? Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Name of seppuku.
Oh, yeah.
Seppuku is like they cut themselves they stab themselves in the belly.
Yeah.
Perform seppuku, which is like if they failed in their fight or whatever, they do it, don't they?
Yeah.
Seppuku.
But before they die, they have to make like some kind of like a poetry.
Do they?
Yeah, about their life.
Really?
Yeah, they have to.
Why would they commit seppuku?
Because Japanese people don't like to feel shame.
It says seppuku, cutting the belly, sometimes referred to as harakiri.
Yeah, harakiri. But sometimes, but most of the time, the first attempt, harakiri, is always not like in one kill. So you still feel the pain, and you're like half dead, half alive.
It says
and then,
it's a form of ritual suicide by
is,
disembowelment.
Yeah, it is. So usually when you do harakiri, there's you, the master, and there's the other guy who performed the what do you call it? The ending. Beheading. So for example,
yeah, but it says disembowelment. Is it not that, or is it this?
Involved like this. So first stab.
Yeah.
And then go left or right, I think, like this.
Oh my god.
And but usually like that, you're not dead immediately.
I know.
So that's why after that, the other person who execute you, behead you immediately with his samurai. Usually like the best swordsman, like samurai.
Why do they have to disembowel themselves? Why not just stab yourself? I don't understand.
Because
why is that so important that they have to like do that? Like once they're stabbed and they have to pull to the side and ugh.
Because if you just stab, you're not gonna die, right?
Yeah, but what? No. What I'm saying is, seppuku doesn't kill you, does it?
Yeah. Usually it doesn't kill
Right.
you.
What I'm saying is, why don't they just stab themselves? Why do they have to like? Why do they have to? The ceremonial disembowelment.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you are right, baby.
What?
Consists of plunging a short blade, traditional tanto, into the belly and drawing the blade from left to right.
Yeah. Sam, I learned this at my uni.
Slicing the belly open.
Yeah.
Ugh. If the cut is performed deeply enough, it can sever the descending aorta, causing the rapid death by blood loss. Seppuku. But why? I want to know why it has to be... Well, these are real people who perform seppuku. Takedeya Katsuyori, 1546 to... 1546 to 1582.
My lecturer, she explained to me why they did that, but I don't pay attention.
Really? That's horrible.
It is.
I never knew it was like disembowelment. I just thought it was stabbing and
No.
then beheading.
This disembowelment, and for the woman, for the wife, it's really horrible. I think like you have to. So there's like a small sword like this,
Oh, I don't know if I know this.
and then I think like you have to like insert the sword to your throat, something like that.
Oh my god, what is wrong with them?
Yeah, something like that. It's like horrible.
Jesus, man.
I can be wrong,
Female ritual suicide.
or something, or like to do with the throat. I don't know. I forgot. Right?
Female ritual suicide was practiced by the wives of samurai who have
Yeah.
performed seppuku or brought dishonor. Someone belonging to
Or by samurai, like beheaded.
some women belonging to samurai families committed suicide by cutting the arteries of the neck
Yeah.
with
See.
one stroke using a knife such as a tanto or a kaiken.
Yeah. See,
kaiken.
something to do with the neck.
The main purpose was to achieve a quick and certain death in order to avoid capture. Before committing suicide, a woman would tie her knees together so her body would be found in a dignified pose. Fuck. Despite the convulsions of death. So they'd tie their knees together so that when they were like, they would like still die like looking kind of like neat. I mean, that is mental, innit? That's how committed they are
No,
to being like...
no. Japanese people are really hold their pride.
Yeah,
Trust
that's what
me.
I mean.
Yeah. So like they don't want to lose their pride. They choose that over the pride,
Like, what is it called?
which is Korean people hate that.
Korean people hate that.
They hate it
Why?
because they don't. I don't want to talk about it.
It gets her really mad. She's really mad with Japan. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if Holly also listened to this thingy, she will be mad too.
Oh no, yeah, I agree with you, baby. But I don't think it's all Japanese people. Is
I
it?
know. It's still like because of their ancestors are really like, don't want to feel shame about their country.
I suppose a lot of countries don't.
Like a young people who live now, they don't know anything about it.
I'm sure they do.
Sam, they don't. Trust me, they don't. They don't have any idea about like World War II or what the Japanese did to other countries.
Yeah, but at least it's not like China. It's not a communist country, is it? Like, they can go on Google and look it up for themselves, can't they? Like, I can go on the internet and look up what happened to Korean women, and they can, can't they?
But who are gonna search?
Trust me, there's people in
Something like
every
that.
country that do that, right? Like, people in England look up what the English used to do, and people in Americans look at what America's done wrong in the past and stuff.
But not all English people gonna do that, right?
No, I'm not saying all of it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that some will, and some will feel like, oh. But like, say for example, you were born in Korea, like you're a Korean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that your government was shitty, right? And your government wasn't apologising for it. It wouldn't be any slight on you, would it? Like, you haven't done anything wrong, have you?
at least in our history class we learned about it, right?
Yeah.
Like what we did.
Mm-hmm.
But in Japanese history class,
Mm-hmm.
they don't learn about those kind of stuff. They don't know anything about it. They don't even know like in World War II. Actually, Japanese also joined the war too. They don't know anything about it.
They do know about that. Of course they do. Baby, it's in popular culture. You know the movie Pearl Harbor? Guess who's in that? Guess who attacks Pearl Harbor?
Trust me, Sam. Ask Japanese people in person. They don't know anything about it. Like what? They don't know.
They do, baby.
No, they don't.
Baby, they do. Pearl Harbor's like a blockbuster movie. Japanese are huge on movies. Pearl Harbor is about Japanese bombing Pearl Harbor. It's Japanese surprising the Americans and completely destroying
I
the
know.
entire fleet.
But who
And guess
made
who's in that? Ben Affleck.
I know, but who made that movie?
No, I'm not saying that,
I'm
but they
pretty
know
sure
about it.
It's not Japanese people.
I know, but Japanese people don't live in a communist society where they're controlled. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but
They're massive into movies and Western movies as well.
In their school, they don't learn those kind of stuff. They don't have in their history book. It doesn't say about that. They just trust me.
I know. But I'm saying that just because it's not in their history book doesn't mean that they don't know about it. There's loads of stuff I didn't learn in history.
They don't know, and trust me, Japanese people are the least type of person, people who are interested in politics, so they don't give a shit about those kind of stuff.
Right, all right.
It is. So like.
Well, look what we're playing
so
to Hideo
like,
Kojima. Death Stranding was all about politics. He's Japanese.
The majority of the people in Japan, they don't give a shit about politics, so they don't like go to Mr. Google
Where did you
and
hear
ask
this?
it.
Who told you this?
In the media.
Wow.
And like lots
Wow.
of people. No, and also there's like a famous YouTuber.
Right.
And then he go to Japan and he actually asked a bunch
does a
of
survey.
Yeah, he does a survey.
Right.
None of them they like give a shit about it. Like yeah.
Right. All right. But I think it's.
Trust me, it is.
I think you'd be surprised to find, or
Try
heartwarmed to
Google
find.
it. Because they are deniable. Because of their pride. They don't want to feel ashamed about their ancestor, what they did.
I mean, you know, there's even a show called The Pacific, which was on HBO. It's like a massive thing, and like when I was in Japan, they've got like the DVD shop there. It's like it's got every DVD, every Blu-ray possible, and I'm not just talking about Japanese. I'm talking about and there's loads of like stuff. Like I learned about Japanese involvement through movies and through like pop culture, and they're really into pop culture. So it's like surely they would be going,
what I'm saying is. In a history
they are
class,
an insulated country, yeah.
In a history class, right, where people like forcibly learn about history, right, Sam?
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about that. It is. So that people like me who are not really interested in history.
All right, here's a BBC News article. What Japanese history lessons leave out? Japanese people often fail to understand why neighbouring countries harbour a grudge over events that happened in the 1930s and 40s. The reason is, in many cases, is that they barely learned any 20th century history. I myself only got a full picture when I left Japan and went to school in Australia.
See, I'm right.
I'm
right.
But still, I can't. All right.
And also, yeah, majority of the
for 3
people
hours
in there, they don't
for 3 hours a
really
week.
Actually like
We edge towards the 20th
care
century.
about those kind of stuff. They're just busy with their life. Because living in Japan is also hard, you know. Everything expensive. So I kind of understand that too, you know. But still, I don't like their pride. Their stupid pride.
Like, I know, I'm just saying that they're not all bad.
They wanna like I don't know, like their ancestors are really like don't want to feel ashamed about it.
Yeah, it talks about the Korean prostitutes as well.
Well, if you left, you know.
Oh yeah, look, I asked the children of some friends and colleagues how much history they had picked up during their school years. He's asking Japanese people.
Yeah.
20-year-old university student Nami Yoshida and her older sister Mai. James's ex-girlfriend Mai.
Seems like Mai's very
Mai was really
common name.
Yeah, but Mai was really it's like a little bit like Park, isn't it? In Korean.
Yeah. Park and Lee.
Park and Lee, yeah. Where was I reading it? Where the bloody hell was that? Yeah, both undergraduates studying science say they haven't heard about the Comfort Women, the Korean Comfort Women. I've heard of the Nanjing massacre, but I don't know about what it's about, they both say. At school we learn more about what happened a long time ago, like the samurai era.
See?
Alright.
They just learn about like a beauty stuff, but they like country like, oh, we have a samurai, we have a geisha, and geisha actually is not a prostitute. They are like kind of like, if you compare it to like nowadays, it's like they're kind of like a Hollywood actress and blah blah blah. And we have like a tea ceremony where like we just sit in a floor and talk about how beautiful the tea is.
But we in England we do that, to be fair, quite a bit as well.
But at least you know you guys are participate.
Yeah, we do.
Right?
But most of our history, like if I look back at my school thing,
It's
just that ours is in a different order. Like the terrible things we did was the long time ago stuff, like when we were the Empire.
But at least you guys learn you learn it in school, right?
Yeah, but most of what we learn about is like World War One, World War Two, and it was like our great soldiers fought against the Germans and da 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 da. So it's very like that. It's convenient for us to explore the recent past because it makes England look great, and England has been quite a good country to the world in the past 100 years. But if you go back further to like when we used to colonize countries and stuff, then yeah, we were bastards.
But do you guys actually learn that? Like you guys?
No, well, I didn't. I don't remember. I don't. No, actually. I mean, yeah.
Huh? What do you mean by yeah? Not learn?
We did learn a lot about that. Oh, I guess so, Hall. Yeah, but I don't remember a lot about
See, that's why Korean people hate that. Like, just admit it. Just admit it. That's it. That's what we want. Just admit it. Don't like pretend that. Oh no, how dare you say like that? Japanese people are very pure and like we're very clean. What are you talking about that? I don't like that. And also, you know, Gaga, men have a pride too. Men's pride. I fucking hate men's pride. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Sam, what is men's pride? You explain. You are a man, right?
She doesn't like when men are like. What is men's pride?
So men's pride is like they like pretend that they are very tough, but actually they're not. So like for example.
Oh, I know about the Comfort Women, yeah, Hall, yeah.
So like for example, like
Horrible.
Sam and Ando and Song are having a night, and then they're like drinking alcohol, right? And like I know, like Sam know himself that he has like a certain limit of alcohol intake.
I never drink a lot.
Listen,
Right.
but then he pretend that he can take a lot of alcohol. That's a man's pride.
Right.
Get it?
Yeah. Bravado sort of thing.
I
Being
hate
like-
that.
But what I said to her was that yeah, it can be really bad, and it is annoying sometimes, like men having that, because it can mean that they're not. But I think also it's useful as well sometimes. Like I don't think you should have none of it, because you wouldn't like. It's how men sometimes push through those things. Like so,
But
it
not
does
all
help.
the time. I hate it.
Yeah, I know. And what I said to you, it's like about having like a healthy balance of it. If you're walking around going like, nothing scares me in that, okay, but at the same time, sometimes it helps to be like, I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, a lot too much of it is annoying, yeah, and silly, you know. But yeah, the Comfort Women, they were having the protest, weren't they, out there not long ago? About the protest, yeah, the prostitutes.
No, because like we as a Korean citizen, we want like we want the Japanese government
To apologise.
just admit it. That's it. Not just all. Not. I mean like.
Didn't they? They sent you government money.
Who wants that? Like for example, like I got raped by some guy, and then the guy, like as a form of apology, he just gave me a money. Like, it's gonna hurt your pride, is it? No, not pride. It's gonna hurt your feelings, right? Like
Yeah.
it feels like my, what do you call it? My, not virginity. What do you call it?
Well, I don't know.
My wellness, my mental wellness, something like that.
No, your
Like my, you know,
pride.
yeah, like
You
your
should talk about how bad pride was.
like
I know what you mean.
your pride. No, yeah, I mean like your pride can be bought with the money.
Your self worth.
Yeah.
Dignity.
Self worth, yeah, self worth can buy with the money. Like
Yeah.
we just want like people who got victimized. They just want them to admit it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's okay. They don't get a apologize. At least they admit it. That's what Korean.
I mean,
people
one thing when I went to Japan that I found out, because you've never been, have you?
No.
Japan. And she wouldn't go with me. So, but one thing I realised when you go to Japan is that it's really advanced, but it's its own homogenous place.
Yeah.
Like once you get to Japan, it's sort of like fuck the world sort of thing. Not fuck the world, but it's like it's weird because you can find everything you want there. Like every movie, like it feels in some ways like Japan is the place where they like there's loads of like crazy in Japan about really, really obscure stuff from like the West. So there'll be like a cult following for like a really low budget British movie in Japan, or like a band from like Manchester in Japan. Like those kinds of things you can find there, but yet as a whole the country's very like insulated, isn't it? It isolates itself. It doesn't want like its immigration policy is very like they don't really want like multiculturalism. They just want Japanese people, which is fine. I don't kind of blame them for that. That's, you know what I mean? It's like whatever. But when I went there, the thing was like that's how I almost got stranded there, was because they're like, we just fucking use cash. If you haven't got Japanese cash, then fuck you. And guess what? Your ATM cards aren't going to work here either. You know, I mean, it was my fault for not having the pin for my English one.
And I don't think
But
because
I couldn't
of that,
use my MasterCard, right?
and also because of that, like a lot of tourist people like Japan because of the uniqueness. You know, like yeah, they're advanced, but at the same time they have their own like you can still feel the old traditional Japanese. You know, like dun 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 dun. Then sometimes you can see a geisha walking down the street. Like, yeah, still can see it.
I don't think I saw a geisha.
Oh no, I think you have to go to Tokyo or something.
Yeah, because I was in Fukuoka, so it's like it's not really. It's more like it's like a city, but it's not. I think it's the 4th biggest city in it. But yeah, it was its own thing. I mean, some things were amazing there, like, but I also think if you went to like Tokyo or Kyoto, that would be amazing, because I think that would be truly like whoa. Because even in Fukuoka there were things like, but it was less of a like wealthy city. Holly put, but a geisha is a prostitute, right? Just a high class one.
No, actually no, it isn't. So like geisha is kind of so back in the day there is like a they call it like entertainment house, where like a bunch of like really high class only like a high class man can go inside the playhouse. So when they go inside, there's like a bunch of rooms, and then like each geisha they have their own samurai to protect her. So
really?
Yeah, they have their own.
Cool.
They have their own
That's
samurai.
pretty cool.
So for example, like the guy start like so the guy got drunk and they start wanna like rape this geisha. The samurai will go inside and then immediately like get out from this house, or else I'm gonna chop your head. Yeah, it is. They have their own bodyguard samurai. So like the guy can go inside the room, right, where there's like a one geisha, and basically what geisha do is just like entertain the guy, not like ooh like that, just like playing a music and then like read them a poem, or like pour a drink to the guest. That's it. That's what they do. Yeah.
They still do it now.
Yeah. They still have.
But they don't have samurai as a thing, do
No,
they?
no. But then, if geisha, usually geisha,
I'm a geisha.
usually geisha, they cannot live long. Their maximum age is only like 30 because of the chemical they use on their face. So
Fucking
geisha
hell.
people, so geisha have to put like a really bright makeup, like in Victorian.
Yeah, that pop, like that
Yeah.
kind of white.
Yeah, but
powder.
actually that powders have mercury on
mercury.
it. Yeah,
Jesus, that's radiation.
Like,
that is.
yeah, so by the time, like, if you keep using that stuff onto your skin, eventually your skin kind of like melt down, something like that. So you got like an illness, some kind of like a skin cancer. So
Yeah,
like
skin
by the
condition,
time
yeah.
of you on age 30,
Mm.
your skin's kind of like start like having like a bumps, you know,
Oh
like a
my
like horrible skin condition. And then of course, like, because your skin is not flawless like before. What?
No, I'm laughing because
Is it
Molly
boring?
just put. I watched that film called Memoirs of a Geisha. It's a movie called Memoirs of a Geisha.
Oh, yeah, so by the time their
Have
skin
you
is
seen
like
it?
rush. No,
You haven't seen it.
I just learned it. So by the time when their like skin got rush, like basically like they look horrible, that's when they got kicked out from a playhouse, and then they become a prostitute.
Really?
Yeah. So geisha is not prostitute at all.
But it's like they're soon to become that. Once
Yeah,
they lose
because
their looks.
because they serve a man. No, geisha actually is not. Geisha is kind of like an actress Hollywood, something like that. If you can see it.
What about geishas now? They don't die quickly. Do
No, because
'Cause
the
there's no-
makeup
yeah.
is advanced, right?
they? Yeah, of course.
And then also like if you want to become a geisha,
Mm.
it's kind of sad though. So like,
This is in the past, right?
yeah. So like the family, like how really poor, and they want to buy a rice. If they have a pretty daughter, they're gonna sell their daughter to the geisha, to the playhouse.
But
and-
why? So they can make money.
Yeah, so they can buy a rice to feed the other children.
Crazy. This
Or
is
sometimes some girls wanna do geisha, because to become a geisha, it's like a lot. Like you have to have a certain body, like a really like skinny. Would you call it like that? Like a really like a nice maintained body, and then also you have to have like certain skill. Like you must learn how to play like some kind of like harp. But in a Japanese one, you have to able to play that, and then you have to able to make a poem, right right there, and then they have to pour a drink, right? So like they have like a certain angle to pour the drinks.
Wow, yeah.
And then also like also they have to be able to like still sober, even though they drink a lot of alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, because they have to like really like in a healthy mental state, right, while they're serving the guest.
Right, so they've got to stay dignified.
Yeah.
Even though they're
Yeah.
drinking as well.
It's not funny, right? Like you're drinking with your guest, and then you're the host, but then you're like, you're drunk.
Right, so she's still got to be like,
Yeah.
even though she's pissed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you have to have a certain skill. So like.
That's the thing about Japan, though, that you can't take away from it. That the older history is really interesting. Like, because I'm reading that book Musashi, and it is fucking fascinating. Like, it is absolutely fascinating. Because he's like a swordsman, and he's going around and like he talks about all the different places that he sees and these castles and these peoples that he meets, and like some of it is like some of the ways that they lived was beautiful. It was brutal, but it also had like a beauty and a poetry to it. And people were like seeking like to live a meaningful life, and there is something admirable about that time. You know what I mean? That people were the samurai would live and die by the sword, you know, and like as awful as it sounds, like, you know, English history was kind of pretty brutal, like medieval times, and there wasn't as much grace to what we did. We would behead people and hang people and stuff, but there was less of that. We had queens and kings, and there's all sorts of like, that's interesting for people because it's like historical, like Queen Elizabeth and all that lot. But there is a, and that's brutal in its own way. But Japan is filled with a lot of stuff that you're like, whoa, like, and like, who like everything is done so like
pretty.
Yeah,
because
beautifully.
For Japanese people, appearance number one. Everything has to be pretty, including the food they are eating. That's why sushi. If you see sushi is very artistic food.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that comes from Japan. Yeah, that whole idea of it looking like that is Japan. When I was in Japan, I went to a coffee shop, and it was like, you know, in Busan you can go to like a coffee shop and you go in and you get like a coffee, and then you get like you know, they do like snacks, don't they? Like little bread things and little like a wrap or something like that.
Yeah.
I had like an egg. I sent you a picture of it, didn't I?
Oh yeah, it was
very
like pretty.
It was like an egg. It was like egg with bacon sandwich thing. But like, I was like, oh yeah, can I have that? And then she like brought it out, and it was like this small like cup of coffee, like it was filled at this perfect angle, and it had this like foam on it. And she like brought that out, and then she brought out this the snack thing, and it was like all symmetrical, like perfect. And I didn't want to touch it because I was like, I feel. Whereas if you went to fucking like Costa in England, which this was the equivalent of, this wasn't it was just like, you know, a coffee shop that I saw down the road, and you know, you get a Costa and it's like a bun in a bag, and they're like, you want to fucking sling it in the microwave for you for a minute? You want it warmed up and that? You have it like that. They might sling it on a plate, but it's like totally different. Like, you know,
everything is beautiful.
It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, everything there was like that. Yeah, and that's quite amazing. It's very interesting. But Memoirs of a Geisha, we should watch that movie. John Williams did the score for it, you know. Who did the scores for Star Wars? Does all the music for Star Wars. Is it? Am I right about that? I think it is John Williams, isn't it? Or was it Hans Zimmer?
Boo!
What?
You're not remembering quite well.
No, it is John Williams. I'm pretty sure it's John Williams, you twat.
I still want to say boo to you. Boo! Still need to improve my English.
Philip Schofield come out of gay.
Huh? Gay?
Yeah, Philip Schofield. He's a TV presenter.
Yeah.
On This Morning.
And then he's gay.
He's come out as gay.
So?
Well, he's got a wife and 2 kids that he's been with for a long time.
Oh no! Hey.
But I think, you know, people are coming out to support him. It takes a lot of guts to do this, not least when you're a public figure.
I know, but how about his wife and his son?
Well, he said that he's feeling pain and confusion, but that comes only from the hurt that I am causing to my family.
So what? He's dating? I mean, he's married to his wife just for like to film.
She watched it live.
Normal?
Him say it. I mean, it must be hard for his wife as well and him as well, you know. I suppose he's known about it for a long... He must have known about it his whole life, mustn't he? Min John, I'm gay.
What do you want me to do, say?
I mean, his wife's going to have to leave him, isn't she?
Oh yeah, of course.
Maybe he only realised a few years ago. Maybe. But I don't really... How can you, though? How can you not know? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm kind of like understand from his perspective, because like he's young.
He's gay.
He's young hood.
Huh?
Young hood. What do you call it? Is that right? Young
What's it?
hood.
Huh?
younghood. There's a childhood, adulthood, younghood.
All right. Younghood.
What do you call it?
Midlife.
Yeah, when during his midlife era, LGBT are not welcome. They think that LGBT are some kind of like a mental illness, right? So, like maybe at the time he's also interested in man.
He's gay.
But
He's fucking gay.
He don't want to feel.
I think.
He don't want to feel like outcast from the society.
Yeah. Maybe it was something that he could, like, he was able to put behind him before.
Yeah, and then now,
because he loved his wife in a way. Fuck, that must be awful. That I feel for him though. Must be a blow for her as well. Imagine if your partner who you've married to, you've had kids with, and you've been married to for years, and they turn around and go, not only do I not want to be with you anymore, but I'm actually gay. Or I do love you still, but I actually prefer men. I mean, you'd have all sorts of questions, wouldn't you? Because you'd go back in your mind and you'd think back to, like, was he always really liking men when I first met him? You know, did he just repress it, you know?
Oh no.
Either way, though, it's hard. It's hard for all of them, isn't it? It's good that people are being supportive, though. You know, because what's it got to do with us at the end of the day?
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. Because it makes you feel like, how do you know that somebody really fancies you? You know, you want to know that somebody really likes you, you know? It's like I wouldn't want to be with you, Min Jong, if you secretly didn't really fancy me.
You know, I need to take a rest with my nail.
Well, you leave it then. Stop fiddling. Do it tomorrow.
Take a paper tin. Oh my god.
Hey, don't. That makes me feel sick. Just leave it. You keep doing it. You're soaring away from it for hours. Don't. Just do it a little bit and leave it. Do the design. I don't like it when you do that. No, but if you didn't fancy me, I wouldn't want you to be with me. Because I don't want you to be with me because I want you to believe. I want to believe that you like me, but you actually don't. No. If you didn't fancy me, I'd rather you tell me than kind of keep it going just to avoid saying. You know what I mean? If you woke up one day and you were like, I just don't fancy Sal anymore. Look at his stupid face.
Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry. I'll tell you.
God, I'm scared now.
Sam, I'm sorry. I just don't feel fancy about you anymore. I think that I like women now. I'm sorry, Sam.
Wake up.
I'm sorry.
Injong.
I'm afraid I have to break your heart now.
Injong. Wake up and go say, Can. Guess what?
Guess what?
I'm gay. Like that.
Really? Okay. Yeah? What?
Like I said, who's gay?
You. Yeah, you. Yeah, you are gay. Did you know that?
What's gay?
Huh?
What's gay?
What's gay? Sam, explain to him what gay means.
I'm not explaining him to what gay is.
Why? You have to. That's your baby. That's your baby. I'll explain him to me. Explain him. White.
Holly said you're gay, baby blue.
Yeah. What? You're gay. What, you don't like it, Gaga? Why you don't like it?
I don't know what it is. What's that? Okay.
Yeah?
What's that?
What, this?
What's that?
This is
He said,
Nier.
what's gay?
Gay means like you like the same gender.
Hmm?
Mm.
Hey, but say what is happy?
What?
What is happy?
What do you say?
It means happy.
Yeah, gay can be happy too. I'm gay. It means that I'm happy.
So I'm happy?
Sam, can you make him shut up?
he's trying to help because he said he was gay. I was right.
Ah, you ask too much, Gaga. Not enough. What?
He went, oh, I'm happy.
Because I'm happy. You're happy? Oh no, Gaga's happy, Sam. No! That's forbidden! Gaga is happy is forbidden! You filthy bastard. What?
Minjum's mocking me.
Yeah. Beautiful Sam's born.
Okay.
Oh my god. Gaga, you're so narcissistic. Huh?
What's that mean?
Narcissistic means that you love yourself so much.
What?
Yeah. That what means narcissistic means.
But it wasn't so people.
What?
But I love other people.
Oh really?
Okay. I see it.
Sam, Gaga is too talkative. I don't like him. Kill him.
Poor baby blue.
I'm sorry, baby blue. This is what Earthlings do, you know. Yeah, they're nasty. Huh?
Who is?
Earthlings.
Earthlings.
Yeah.
Earthlings.
Earthlings like Holly and Sam. Earthlings. And I'm Martian. Yeah.
Someone's got different eyes.
Huh?
Is that why you've got different eyes?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why my eyes are small. Huh?
Because you're from Mars.
Yeah. Surprise, huh? If I'm an Earthlings, probably my eyes look like Sam. Or like Holly.
Holly said it made her cry when he said, but I love other people.
Who? Gaga?
Yeah. She said, how silly.
Gaga think that he's hilarious, huh?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you are. You think that you're fun and funny. Actually, you're boring.
You're a nasty piece of work, you are, to him. Actually, you have been talking to him tonight. That's been nice. You've been answering his questions. He likes that.
You know what?
What?
If you and Wally aren't lingering around in this room,
Yeah.
I'll be very nice to white. I mean blue.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't want to show my kindness in front of you.
Ah, I see. What about with white?
I'll be nasty to him.
With white, I guess. Oh my
I'm
god.
not afraid of white. Bring it on, white.
Okay.
Do you think that you're tough?
Okay.
Wait until you meet me, bitch.
God's sake. I can't be dealing with this drama.
Sam, it's not a drama. It's not. It's not. Stop laughing.
You don't understand.
Yeah, you are. You can never fully understand me, Sam. Because you're not Minjong. And I'm not Samuel Hockaday.
Stop doing that! Put that down, please. Please, I'm begging you. No, stop. Baby, stop.
Wait,
You're overdoing it, please.
I know.
The noise of it is really winding me up, honestly. It's making me feel sick. Stop it. Baby, please stop. Oh. Honestly, I hate it. Like, she's filing them down to the point where she says she's overdoing. Stop it! Oh,
let me just...
look at Pink. Please, you're getting addicted to it. I think you're going to injure your thing. No, stop.
Let me just finish it. I haven't finished yet.
The noise is grating. Honestly, it's like... And then you were like, I filed it down too much, there's hardly any nail left. And then you're still doing it now. Stop! Baby, please, don't. It's really making me feel a bit like...
You want me to do it in the kitchen?
No, just don't do it. Do it tomorrow. Let the nail grow.
Wait. Let me just... tidy up.
She's still doing it. Look at A. Alright, 했어요.
했어요.
네.
했어요.
감사합니다.
What?
But I don't like that when they're filing a thing like that. The noise and that, like... He's hilarious.
What, Pink? Pink is hilarious?
She is, yeah. Pink's black bubbles.
Huh? Black bubble? Oh my god, like...
Pink.
Gaga. What bubbles? They're not bubble.
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Whoever got
What about white? Where's white? Oh my god. What is this? Can you believe this? The New York Times, one of the most popular thingies, has done an article with the Irishman on the front cover. Stop blaming history for your all-white, all-male movie. Movies like 1917, The Irishman, and Ford versus Ferrari have all used their historical settings as a shield to deflect diversity critiques. But the past had people of colour and women too. Yeah. They didn't want to tell that story. So they're saying that, like, the movies that they've made, like The Irishman, was basically about a bunch of guys, wasn't it? White guys. And she's saying it's racist.
Huh?
Because they're choosing to make movies about only white males and not black people's history.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna talk about black history, it's gonna be very miserable.
Well, we've done that. 12 Years a Slave won the BAFTAs a few years ago, and there's that other one, the Help, and there's other ones going on, and Green Book. What are they on about? Like, why are you watching movies with that in your mind? And it's like Joe Pesci left Robert De Niro in a scene in The Irishman.
Just
Anna Paquin, this is how she starts the article. This is the New York Times, right?
Yeah.
Anna Paquin only has one line over 3.5 hours in The Irishman. Yeah, because he meant her to do that. The whole idea was that she wasn't involved, and her face was to say everything. Doesn't this person understand that Scorsese has, like, amazing roles for women in his other movies? Doesn't he get it? It's a woman anyway who's written it. Oh, look. Look at White. He looks like a misery guts. Yeah.
What is misery guts?
White looks like a misery guts. What? Minjon. Honestly, that's how she... Holly, this isn't a small article. This isn't like... This is the New York Times. But the director's male-heavy over as a whole, Mr. Scorsese, Deadline reported, dismissed the issue. The question was a waste of everybody's time, he said. Good. Adding his films feature a female lead if a story calls for a female lead. Yeah. That's a good answer, isn't it? And then she's going on about Ford versus Ferrari now. This is based on the true story of a rivalry between two white guys arguing over cars. The only prominent woman in the film is a familiar biopic trope supportive wife of male genius, as embodied by Molly Miles.
I mean, if you want to watch a movie about that, go on Google and search it and watch it by yourself.
Well, I don't understand. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. Like, what's wrong if Scorsese wants to tell the story of The Irishman?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
Let it be.
Like, he doesn't tend to make movies with a female lead. That's just not his style. Like, but there's some directors that make movies with female leads. Like, who's the one that did? Yeah, Quentin does that all the time. But who else? The one that does, the one that, fuck, I can't remember now. With American, the one with the 70s with Christian Bale and
American Beauty?
No. That's not got Christian Bale in it. You know, who's the director that does the comedies? And he always features Thingy in it. You know, what's her name?
Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
And he did one called Joy, and he's done... David O. Russell, yeah. He's obsessed with Jennifer Lawrence. He puts her in everything. She's like the main lead in everything. What are these people on about? Like, imagine going to the cinema and being... That's what you're actually looking for. You're just looking for, like, how many black people are in this? How many white people are in this? How many gay people are in this? Who gives a shit unless it makes sense to the story? Right? And Scorsese might not really want to direct a movie about a woman because maybe he doesn't feel comfortable doing that, right? Because his style is like, he grew up in the Bronx, right? So he was surrounded by a lot of guys. He understands writing characters like Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. What's wrong with that? Why the fuck are you making it into a big deal? Oh my god, look at them together. Minjong.
Wait. Huh? Oh my god.
They look hilarious. She's put, of course, as with Irishmen, such critiques are inevitably deflected with a reality check rooted in history. It wouldn't make sense to try to do the all-black version of Little Women, a story set against the backdrop of the Civil War. At that point, it would cease to bear any true resemblance to Little Women. Similarly, Sam Mendes' World War I movie, 1917, widely considered frontrunner for Best Picture and featuring one female character in one brief scene, can't be expected to have diversity because women generally weren't on the front lines. Or so the argument goes. Or so the argument goes. It's a fucking fact. You know 1917? It's that new World War I movie following the British troops, and it's like one shot. The whole movie's like one shot. Directed by Sam Mendes.
Yeah.
And in the trenches, right? And she's saying, oh, you only see one woman in it. And they're defending it because they're saying, oh, well, actually, historically, there weren't many women on the front line. And she's like, supposedly. What are you on about? It's a fact. Imagine if you're watching 1917 and like half of the cast were women, and you'd be like, it's an insult, isn't it, to the soldiers that fought in it?
Yeah, who died.
Yeah.
Who are actually in grief now.
Yeah, these people died. Do you understand that? And you're getting offended because of what? Feminism? Like... Parasite won 2 awards at BAFTA. That's South Korean.
Yeah.
And then the next... This is what my sister's saying. And then the next minute, Joaquin goes up saying that Britain sends a message that people aren't welcome here. Me and Mum were getting so pissed off. Yeah, it's just like... I just think they're living in their own bubble a little bit. You know, they say what they... You know what I mean?
Yeah,
These
that's
actors. Well, no, but like, for the past month, how long do the award season goes on for? They spend a month of the time flying from LA to London to, you know, in fancy suits in these big galas, all fucking clapping each other. Right? And they're all like, talk about politics, and you're like, none of those people in that room live in the real fucking world like the rest of us. They're all in their private jets, they've got shitloads of cash, they do the best job in the world, they're the most privileged people in the world, and they're all going on about what we should be talking about, and that they don't feel welcome. Sorry, your 6-course vegan meal wasn't good enough for you in England. You're saying you don't feel welcome here? Like, what?
Who said that?
Apparently, Joaquin said it.
Really?
Oh my god, she's like... And she's using like white cis gay man at the centre of the famous riots where trans people of colour like Marsha P. Johnson who were given... Like, white cis man. What the hell does cis mean?
You mean cyst. Pus?
Yeah, but it's like, it's spelled like C-I-S. Jennifer Connelly played Alicia Nash, the Salvadorian American wife of John Forbes Nash Jr. in A Beautiful Mind. Roland Emmerich Stonewall put a fictional white cis gay man at the centre of the famous riots. So she's basically saying like, why didn't Martin Scorsese put a trans gay person in The Irishman? Why is it about a bunch of white blokes? Maybe because that's what happened, and that's the story he wants to tell. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, instead of shitting on all the other people that are, yeah, Holly's saying that. Like, why don't they just get up and the people at the awards ceremony and just thank the people that they work with and thank the people that watch the movies? Like, go and pay for the tickets.
Yeah.
Right. And don't get involved in politics unless
Yeah.
unless you want to do that as a career, right? Leave that to the people that have actually devoted their whole career to it and don't get paid a smidgen as much as you. You know, they don't get paid nearly as much as they do, right? And and people from all kinds of backgrounds and political persuasions go and see these movies, right? And you're just going to turn these people off if you start saying to them, they're an idiot if they voted Brexit and all this lot. I mean, it's like, we voted Brexit. Get on with it. You know what I mean? Get a grip. I didn't want Brexit, but what are you going to do? Just say that half the country's racist? It's not, is it? 52% of the country's racist. It isn't. It's clearly something else has been happening and we're just not willing to listen to it. In the gated communities. And it's like, this whole month while everybody else has been working their asses off in their fucking shitty jobs, going from 9 to 5 and doing what they can to keep going, they've been jetting off and just clapping each other for fucking like a month. How long ago was the Golden Globes on? That was ages ago. It feels like 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, right?
No, 2 months ago?
2 weeks ago? No, it wasn't that long, but it was... Right, so they had the Golden Globes, and they had the other one, and then they've had the BAFTAs now.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
And like, they spend this massive, huge, long season, like... How many fucking awards do you need to say you've had a good job? When I do a good job at school, how many awards do I get?
None.
Fucking on the news getting like a fucking medal and that. And not only that, imagine me getting up on the... It's like me, someone saying, hey, you did a really good job, all your students got like a really good English grade. Get up on the stage, and I get up on the stage and I start going like, Trump's a dickhead! Trump and that! Racism! And they're like, right, Sam, just get it out, well done for your job and that, but... It's like, who wants to hear my opinion, right? It's like, I work hard in my job, right? And then if I became an actor, why is it all of a sudden my opinion should be heard all of a sudden? Makes no sense, does it? They've got the Oscars this weekend, yeah. So it's another thing of like, what's everybody wearing in there? And it's like, well, hang on a minute. Why are you flying around the fucking world doing all these if you're so fucking worried about climate change? Why won't you go, I'm not going to participate in this? It's too much of a waste. Why don't we just do the movies and let that be that? Right? And they were saying as well that Prince Harry or Prince William got up on the thing and he was saying that there weren't enough diversity movies. And someone else was criticising, saying, if you make the award ceremony about trying to fish for diversity, you're going to make a mockery of it, because then it turns out that you're not actually judging the movies on the best movies. You're just trying to pick the movie that happens to be about gay people.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it a good movie, does it? Right? That's the point. Like, a good script is a good script, right? And that can be either a bunch of white blokes or it can be about black people. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not going to go and see a movie because it's about a gay person or because it's about a thingy person. Like, I don't care. Like, stop acting like people don't want these movies and they're gay. That's your industry. You're in Hollywood. That's the fucked up thing. I don't know. It makes no sense. They even did it about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The one with Leo and Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, but Margot Robbie's in it.
Yeah.
And she played the real woman who got actually killed in real life. And they were complaining that she didn't have enough lines. And Quentin was like, excuse me, I deliberately didn't give her lines in it because she's actually playing a real person, and I didn't want to put my stamp on her identity. I wanted the audience to see her spirit through the thing. So she doesn't say anything deliberately, right? And Margot Robbie was fucking happy to do that, right? She loved being part of it. But everyone jumped on it and it's like, see, that's the proof and that it's all about, and it's like, hang on a minute, this is the same guy who did 2 movies about one woman taking revenge and being a badass. Yeah. And when she did that, guess what happened? You got lambasted about that because some woman said, this is disgusting, it's too violent. And do you think this is right for kids? Because he actually said, I think you should take your kids to see it. And this woman was like, that's disgusting, that's the worst thing ever. So, doesn't matter what you do, does it?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do. You make something great, you know.
It's always wrong.
Yeah.
In the eye of a citizen, in the eye of netizen, and critics.
What are they trying to say though? Like, are they trying to say that Scorsese is like racist or something? Like, I don't understand what the argument is.
That can be.
It's mad. I wish this didn't exist, this crap. I really do. And it's like, you know, don't go. Like, why have you got a job writing about movies? Do you know what I mean? Like, I go to the movies and I enjoy movies as a whole, and I don't have a job in the New York Times writing about movies. Why have you got a job writing about movies when this is how you look at them? You can't even enjoy a Martin Scorsese film because you're like, the gender politics, it's this gender male. How could you possibly get a job being a movie critic or being a writer? Woke culture, yeah, it's woke culture. You know what's hilarious? This is what's really funny. This is the most hilarious thing where it's like the woke culture actually starts to eat itself, right? So people from the woke culture actually start to get devoured by people from the woke culture. So you know Brie Larson, who plays Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Right.
I don't like her.
Yeah, I know. So Brie Larson is quite a woke-ish person as well, because she's always going like, she's woke is like this new thing of like, oh, you're woke, like you're a feminist, you're against it's all that thing.
Like,
but
I'm all about LGBT community.
Yeah. That's woke. That's woke. So she acts all woke, and she's always going on about like, I think it's about time that Marvel has a female lead and all this lot, and going on about all this, and she was saying that, and people.
Why can't we just enjoy watching it?
I know. Rather than just saying like, Marvel's brilliant, and I'm glad to be involved in it, and like, I hope I do a great job, because at the end of the day, I'm in a really privileged position anyway. Yeah. Like, and I hope I do a great job, and loads of people didn't like her in the role.
Just be humble about it.
Yeah. So she was doing that, right, and saying that, you know, it's just all male dominated in the Marvel comics and all this shite, right? So she's quite a woke person. She gets this thing. She gets the role of being Captain Marvel. Yeah. And then guess what? Other people from woke are saying that the next Captain Marvel should be replaced by a gay transgender woman, or a woman of colour, because they said that it's a more of an example of how it all fits into the thing, because she's a white privileged female, so she's only like one step down. So they've got like a hierarchy of people, so like they don't see you as who you are. Mm-hmm. You don't care whether you're a nice person or whether you're a good person, or what you might have gone through in your life. You might have grown up in a broken home, or as an orphan. If you're white and you're male, you're white privileged male. That's it. You can't talk about any of these issues. Forget it.
Well, that
right? And then
to be honest, that's what we call racist. And
then the one step down from that is white woman, and then it's like gay man, gay, like, you know what I mean? It goes down from there, like transgender and all that shite, and it gets all like down from there. But she's actually starting to be attacked from that same thing now, where they're like, why, you know, like what, and they're annoyed with her. Because they're like, why would you take that job when you could have easily given it to somebody who they should rewrite the role for a black person? Because this is, you know, it's just another example of da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, there you go, Brie Larson, there's you woke right back at you. And she thought she was all woke, and she's realised, oh shit, I'm a little bit too privileged. So it's like they're the ones that are actually racist, because they're so worried about people being racist and about against things. The whole idea against racism is that I judge you on the colour of your skin, or your something about your thing, right? I don't judge you by your character, right? Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. They're doing that. The woke people are doing that, because they're saying, they're putting that ahead of you. Oh, Minjung, it doesn't matter who you are, or what you've done in your life. You're a white, you know, whatever. You're a blah 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 blah. So that means I judge you on that first and foremost. You can't talk about these subjects.
Because you're white.
Yes, yeah.
Well, then that's racist.
Yeah. But the thing
Racist
the
towards
thing
the
is
white people.
But the thing is where it starts to fuck up is that you start to get like, you know, the people that start to tick all the boxes. There are people that are on the lowest of the pyramid of victims. So people that are like gay, black, male or female or whatever, and then they support something that's anti-woke, like they support Trump, and they don't know what to do with them, so they ostracize them. They chuck them out, and they say, well, actually, he's not a real gay. He's not a real gay because a real gay wouldn't say that.
Huh?
Yeah, he's not like a woke
Based
gay.
on what? Based on
Yeah,
what?
there's a book actually. It's an Audible book. Douglas Murray he's hilarious, and it's called The Madness of Crowds. Sam Harris loves it, and I listened to it about 4 months ago, and it's one of the most amazing things. It's all about this, and he starts it with a Nicki Minaj quote, and about the craziness of how it's got, and how when you actually start to break down all of the different things that these woke people are trying to get, you realise that the gays don't get on with this part, and this part doesn't get on with this part, and he said the whole thing's a fucking mess, and it's hilarious. You've got to listen to it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's called the Madness of Crowds on Audible. Get it
What's
from.
wrong with Nicki Minaj?
No, he talks about how all of these things have gone way over the top, where it's how women, it's become the trend now for women to hate on men, and the lyrics are look at my butt, look at my butt, and he writes the lyrics, and then he says this is she's seen as the height of the thing, and he explains in this music video what happens, where this guy throughout the whole thing, she's got her ass in the end, she's doing all this stuff, and she's basically wagging her ass in front of this guy, and he's sat on the chair like this. The whole music video, she's doing all this stuff and shoving her boobs in her face. Yeah, that. And then right at the end, he says right at the end, the guy goes to touch, and she slaps him in the face Psh! And she's like, no, bitch. And he said this is the whole idea of it. It's saying we are allowed to completely tempt you to your last point, and you still aren't the right to do it. So there is no line where you can cross, where the moment you even do an advancement towards it, you are basically a sexual predator if I don't really fancy you, right? And that's the whole new culture that's come into the whole play, where it's like, if you happen to be Brad Pitt, sure, you can touch my ass. Don't worry about it. You come over and you can say the most gratuitous thing, and if you're hot and you're Orlando fucking Bloom, it's fine. But if you happen to be Gary from down the road, and Gary puts his hand on your waist, well, guess what? He's a rapist, right? And it's like, how do you know where you stand on that invisible line that's been crossed? And now we've got such deep, it's amazing. Each chapter he goes gay.
So what? That music video Anaconda is basically based on that. She's actually watching that.
No, she's basically a proponent of that.
What's proponent?
Well, she's saying I've got the power. I'm a woman. I've got the power. Da, 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 da.
Oh, okay.
So I can. So basically, I can walk up to you in a thong, and shake my ass right in your face and wobble it about and give you every indication that I want you sexually and I'm attracted to you. And the moment you do anything to reciprocate, what the hell are you doing, mate? What the hell? Who the fuck do you think you are? I call all the shots, right? And yet at the same time in the culture, there exists this other narrative, which is that, well, I'm not going to approach a guy in the bar. I like guys that are assertive. I like guys that will do all this thing. Hang on a minute. I thought I'd be a rapist if I do that. So it just, you know what I mean? You just, half the time, you're just unlucky. Because you're just not good at looking enough, right? Right? Well, no, it's true though, isn't it? And that's not to say that sexual harassment doesn't happen and that guys can overpower women. That's all a real thing as well, but we're blowing it out of proportion. And he talks about trans and gay and lesbian. He does the whole LGBT thing, and it is actually really funny as well. Like some of the things that he said, yeah, because it's absolutely mad. Like some of the stuff that he's found that's happened, and people that are, and he like, breaks down this feminist book, and he reads like sentences out of it, and it's like, what the hell does this even mean? Like sentences that are so complicated and badly written. He says, I don't even think she knows what she means here, because they're going like the proletariat of the cisgender male and and he's like, what are these words meaning? He's the same guy who said about Sam Smith. You know, Sam Smith came out, didn't he, recently, and said,
call me Dave.
I'm
a both gender.
I'm neither gender. What is it? Non-binary.
Yeah.
Call me they.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he goes, I've decided that I want to be called they. I'm not quite sure what it means yet, and I'm not ready to talk about it yet. But when I am, and Douglas Murray was like, well, I think, Sam, you should really have a think about it before you start asking us because what do you mean? Like, because what, you know, we would like to know what all this means, because why can't anybody, like, nobody seems to be able to articulate what it means. Like, does that mean that you can go into a boys' toilet or a girls' toilet now? What does it actually mean? Like, those separations exist for a reason, and they don't actually separate. There's not a separation to actually hold people back. They're like logical separations about biology. Right? If you have a boy or a girl, there's a difference, isn't there?
Yep,
right?
Definitely.
And like I see it at school. I mean, I teach young kids, right? And let me tell you for a fact, all of them, bar the odd tomboy, is quintessentially like the characteristic of what they are, a boy or a girl. You know, you get the odd girl who's a bit more like, you know, boyish, right? But they're still women. Do you know what I mean? They're still a woman, right? And for the most part, who are the ones wrestling? I had to tell the lad today, who's going around kicking other boys in the shins and that. Right, the guys are always wrestling and fighting all the time. The women never do that, right? They're usually like doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And you see it from a very early age, and this idea that they've been conditioned. Well, have they? Really? Who told me that I should like Beast Wars? No one told me I should like that. Who told me that, like, the first time I'd see a PlayStation console, I'd go nuts for it? You know? Like you know, there's just certain things where it's like, I don't know what's happened to us, I really don't. I just think it's just nuts. But I'll send you a link to that Madness of Crowds hole. Because, you know, if you, have you got Audible, Hall? Because you can, like, if you've got your credit, you get every month. If you don't pay it now, if you've already bought a book in the past, you can refund it, the credit on your account, and then the credit comes back on your account and you can use it for another book. So I do that because I've got like 10 books, and I'll just, like, after I've read one, I'll just send it back and I'll get a new one, replace it with a new one. You've done that, haven't you?
No.
Oh, right, well, I've done that.
Madness. What's going on?
Don't understand. Oh no, why? PS5 could face delays or shortage due to coronavirus crisis. The PlayStation 5.
What's the real...
Sony has announced the PlayStation will launch this holiday, but it probably didn't count on a global epidemic threatening to thwart its plans.
Wait, this PS5 made in China?
Yeah. Do you know how many it's infected now in China?
A lot.
Guess.
I don't
Guess
know.
the number.
It must be a lot. Billion?
A billion? Come on! It's not Independence Day.
I don't know.
28,000 people.
So why is
It's actually not. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not. You know.
decreasing?
Well, it has been increasing. But it's still not nearly the amount that kills people with the flu.
Yeah, but I'm still increasing.
The plot thickens when you consider that many. It's not really a good article, is it? Oh, why? Please. Please, please. Look at his face. Doing why?
White is always grumpy.
Huh?
White is always grumpy.
Yeah, I know he is. That's his style.
Grumpy old man.
Grumpy old man?
Yeah.
Minjin just called you grumpy old man, White. Do you know what he does every day?
Nope.
He gets up early and he
Don't
just
wanna know too?
he makes cups of tea, and you know what he eats?
Poop.
Cadbury's Dairy Milk.
Huh?
Dairy Milk chocolate bar.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's all he eats.
Grandpa! I'm pretty sure white smell like old people.
You think White smells like an old person?
Yeah.
White. His mantra is, I do what I want when I want.
Who do you think you are, bitch?
He does what he wants when he wants. He put, I do what I want when I want, you cunt.
Hey, you bitch. Bitch tit.
The thing is, Mum doesn't get on with him.
I'm coming. White. I'm coming. Definitely, I'm coming.
What can we have?
White is always grumpy.
He's happy when he gets his games or when he's playing his games.
Why?
Because he loves video games. That's all he cares about.
Gaga's was kind of like Inside Out. You know Inside Out? It's a Disney animation.
I don't know that.
Huh? You don't know?
No.
Wow. So Inside Out is a character inside your mind. Each character has their own personality. There's a happy, there's a grumpy, there's a sad.
Pink Gagger said he picks on me all the time.
Huh?
Pink Gagger said he picks on me all the time. He calls me he calls me a fat fuck. Oh god. Ingo van mijn kijk.
I can burn you. I can burn your life, you know, with a torch. Burn the witch. Burn the witch. But this one is not a witch. Burn White Gaga. Burn White Gaga. I'm gonna bring the fork with me too. Oh!
Kaka said, Minjung's gonna save me.
No, after that it's your turn, Pink. Gonna turn you into marshmallow.
Right. Oh my god. Bring it on, you cunt. looked a bit shocked then, didn't you, when you saw that?
Actually, I'm not. I'm not afraid of that. Easy peasy. What do you think you are, bitch? Some kind of god? Well, if you're a god, then I'm your mother, bitch. Which means that I'm higher than you. I'm your mom. Respect your mom. Cunt. What?
Said you're not my fucking mum.
I am. I'm your secret mother. Nobody told you. Yeah. Right.
This is
It's 3
madness.
a.m.
This. Right, let's go to bed. Right, it's 3 a.m. Right, gaggers.
You want chocolate?
No, what has he got that out for? What's that? In the freezer?
Yeah.
It's been in the freezer for ages.
I'm not chocolate later.
We'll just put it in the freezer. We might need it in the future.
For what? You're not gonna eat it?
No, you'll
So
eat
do
it.
I. No.
Oh no, I don't want to chuck the mini rolls away. They've been there for a while.
Well, then eat it then.
No, just put them in the freezer for a bit longer.
A little bit longer.
I might decide to eat tomorrow. Oh, shut up.
You've been ages and you want it longer.
Fuck you, man. Alright, right.
You mean
I might be on
more
tomorrow.
Longer then.
Might be on tomorrow. Shame Bioshock. Can't broadcast it.
There must be a way.
Fuck it. Right. Good night. Have a good night.
Bye.
Don't forget your headspace.
Stop
pink.
the pace.
Oh yeah, alright. Alright, love you.
Bring it on, bitch tits, white.
Time for bed, lovey. Lovey, I'm coming up now. I'm coming up to bed now. I'm coming up. I'll be up soon, lovey.
No.
I'm coming up soon now, lovey.
No. Disgusting.
Alright, love
I'm
you.
gonna buy a
Sleep.
mosquito repellent spray on you.
Lovey! Night night.